Let's go. Time to swing your sword.
Time for my daily PvP check. Let's just get this over with.
You know how it goes. You owe me one PvP attack.
Here in PvP Civilization, your entire life is measured by the amount of hits you have left with your sword. If your sword breaks, well, it's game over.
Don't think I forgot. You weren't in your room yesterday. You still owe me one more PvP attack.
Bro, come on, are you serious? I can't afford that. I only have 3 attacks left with my sword. If I give you one, I won't even be able to close my door tonight.
Not my problem. You should have upgraded to a stone sword when you had the chance.
The PvP guard was right. I had a chance for a longer life, and I wasted it.
Alright, you're good. I would say see you tomorrow, but I doubt you'll be around. Good luck.
Like I said, the amount of PvP attacks you have is your life. And that also means I only have 2 swings left of my sword before my life in PvP Civilization is over. But that's how PvP Civilization works. If you upgrade your sword, you can live a longer life. Rumor has it that people with stone swords live twice as long as the wooden swords. I can't even begin to imagine if my life was over 100 attacks long. But unfortunately, that will always be a dream, because I'll never be able to get a stone sword. There was a time when I actually thought I could get a stone sword. That's pretty much what everyone thinks when they're at the wood sword level. This massive wall in front of me is called the Red Gate. This gate is what's stopping me and all the other wooden swords from getting a better life. Truth be told, I haven't seen anyone get past the Red Gate. It's every wooden sword's goal to get past the Red Gate because that's how you get your stone sword. Opening the door is expensive. It costs 3 PvP attacks alone just to get through the gate. And that's the easy part about upgrading your sword. The hard part is the PvP battles. In order to actually get through the gate, a wooden sword needs to win 3 PvP battles. And that's why getting a stone sword is nearly impossible, because people barely fight in PvP Civilization, at least not at the wood sword level. Picking a fight is too risky. The more you use your sword, the shorter your life gets. And that's not including the fact that you could die from the battle itself. It's only when people are desperate, that's when they fight each other, because that's the only way to increase your lifespan in PvP Civilization. Defeating a player in battle causes them to drop their sword, and the winner gets the amount of hits they had left in their life. Other than upgrading to a stone sword, that's the only way to make sure you live a longer life in PvP Civilization. Unfortunately for me, neither one of those is an option now. All I can do now is save my 2 sword swings and wait for a miracle.
Hey, kid. I'm selecting you to battle in the 1v1 arena tomorrow. Be ready to fight.
Whoa, what? You're selecting me for the 1v1? I can't do a 1v1. I have 2 hits left with my sword. I can't win a fight in 2 hits.
Well, that's why I'm picking you, buddy. You should be thanking me for ending your suffering.
This is just great. Well, I can no longer wait for a miracle. This is my last day of PvP Civilization. Even if I had enough durability with my sword to win a battle, I've never won a battle before. In fact, I've never even fought anyone in PvP Civilization. So, I think it's safe to say that tomorrow, my life is over. Everyone in PvP Civilization always keeps their door shut. The reason for that is that people could catch you off guard during the middle of the night. The problem I have now is that it costs 1 attack to open and close your door. And given that I have 2 attacks left, I cannot close my door or else I'll die. So I think it's safe to say I will have a hard time sleeping tonight. I actually can't even use my bed at all. You have to pay to use your bed in PvP Civilization, which I cannot afford to. This is how my life is gonna end. I couldn't even manage to get myself a stone sword. And now I'll never be able to figure out what life is like beyond that wall. To my surprise, I woke up the next day still alive. I thought for sure someone would come into my room in the middle of the night and eliminate me, but I was wrong. Unfortunately, my fate remains the same. The PvP guard was waiting for me to escort me to the 1v1 arena. There was no point in stalling. This was the end.
Wow, I'm honestly surprised you're still alive. Alright, follow me.
I followed the PvP guard as he led me to the 1v1 sector. I took one last look at the Red Gate, knowing I'll never figure out what's behind that wall. That is, unless I somehow win this 1v1. To be honest, I don't think anyone in history has won a 1v1 with 2 hits of a sword. Even if that was possible, I haven't even hit anyone with a sword before, so I don't think that's gonna be me. This was my first time in the 1v1 sector. All I know about this place is that 2 people go in and 1 person comes out.
Just wanted to let you know that I picked an opponent with full health for you. I didn't want to make you think you had a chance.
Okay. I guess that's very generous of you. Thanks for letting me know. The whole point of mandatory 1v1s is to get rid of the players in PvP Civilization that don't fight. I guess it's a way to separate the strong and the weak. and well, I am definitely a part of the weak. I made it to the top of the 1v1 arena, and the door closed behind me. There was no escape from this place. The only way I could leave is by winning the 1v1. Whoever made this place made sure that a jump from this height couldn't be survived. But as I was looking over the edge, I heard a door close behind me, and I turned around to see my opponent staring face to face with me. This is gonna be quick. Hey man, so look, the guard told me you're at full health. I'm also at full health, so I know this is gonna be a tough battle for both of us. And you know, with me being super experienced at PvP, if you want to surrender, I'm okay with it. Whoa. Okay, wait, just wait. Look, I have a wife and I have a kid back home, okay? Okay, I have two kids back home.
Stop this right now.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't have a wife or I don't have kids. I'm just panicking.
Tell me, why is it you think we are here? Am I correct in assuming you also have no memory of before PvP civilization?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how we got here, but does it really matter? I mean, this is the life that was given to us. Why are you asking me that?
Because none of this makes any sense. Fighting with no purpose, being told that our swords are our entire lives.
But our swords are our entire lives. If they break, our lives are over.
No, I don't think that's ever been true.
In that moment, my opponent violated the one rule of PvP civilization and dropped his sword.
We don't have to fight. We can live without PvP.
But just as those words were spoken, my opponent served as an example of why you never drop your sword in PvP civilization. Okay, what just happened? I walked over to the floating sword sitting on the ground, and after standing by it for a couple of seconds, the sword merged into my own and the doors to the 1v1 arena opened again. I won the 1v1, but that's when I looked down at my sword and saw that my life was now 39 attacks long. That guy had almost a full durability wooden sword? Why would he just drop this? I mean, with 39 attacks, I could do anything. Maybe my dream wasn't gone after all. Maybe I actually could become a stone sword. Despite winning the 1v1, I wasn't safe yet. I was still at half a heart, and PvP civilization is a dangerous place. I was gonna need to fix this problem soon.
Wait, what? How are you still alive? It was physically impossible for you to win.
Yeah, well, I used my 2 hits pretty wisely, I guess, but honestly, thank you for sending me in there. My life is so much longer. You kind of saved my life.
Well, that's just fantastic. I had a bet worth 5 PvP attacks with one of the other guards that you would lose, so thanks for that.
Oh, sorry, man. Wait, you bet with the other PvP guards that I'd die? What is wrong with you?
Just be grateful you're alive, kid. Like you said, I practically saved your life, remember?
Okay, so PvP civilization is much worse than I thought it was.
Alright, well, I guess enjoy your longer life for now. I'll be here tomorrow.
The guard brought me back to my home, a place just a few moments ago I thought I would never see again. I left this place with 2 PvP attacks. That's all I had. I mean, I didn't even have enough attacks to close my own door. And now, well, I can afford to close my door a lot of times. Which is good, because if someone in PvP civilization wants to fight me, let's just say I'm not gonna last a long time with half a heart. For now, keeping my door shut and staying locked inside my room sounds terrific. I don't even know what I should do now. I mean, a few minutes ago, I had quite literally a 0% chance of survival. And now I'm practically rich in PvP civilization. Alright, time to log all of this in my video journal machine. Hi everyone. This is day something of being in PvP civilization, and let's just say my life has had some crazy changes. To start, I got my first win in PvP civilization. I never thought I would see a number that wasn't a 0 next to my name. Granted, it wasn't actually a win. My opponent dropped his sword and said some ominous things before sacrificing himself. But, I mean, a win's a win if you ask me. I don't make the rules of PvP. So now I have 39 hits with my sword, which is insane, and I can't help thinking that maybe this could be my chance to finally rank up to a stone sword, to find out what life is like behind that wall. Alright, I'm probably gonna sign off there. Oftentimes, I wonder if talking to this machine is even worth it, but no one has friends in PvP civilization, so it's all I got. Now, I gotta focus on the important thing, and that's staying alive. If I actually have a chance at getting a stone sword, I'm not gonna be able to do it at half a heart, which means I can't hide behind my door anymore. I have to go get food if I want to live. Oh no, that's not good. Right when I opened my door, I noticed that the person living across from me had their door open. Whoever lives there wasn't hiding in their room anymore. This could only mean one of two things. One, they were going to the PvP marketplace, or two, they're looking for a fight. Honestly, they could be doing a bit of both. A lot of fights take place in the PvP marketplace, which is why getting food is one of the most dangerous things to do in PvP Civilization. But at this point, I'm left with no options. I need food. I might have extended my lifespan by getting more sword durability, but that doesn't mean I can't die by starvation. I made my way over to where the PvP marketplace gate was. Given that I didn't see anyone on the way over here, it's very likely that someone is inside the PvP marketplace right now. Maybe I'm leading myself into a trap, but that's a risk I'm gonna have to take. I paid 1 attack to open the gate, and I was now in the PvP marketplace. This is where every player in PvP Civilization buys anything they want or anything they need. Players only usually come here when they're desperate, which is why so many fights take place here. The dangerous part about the PvP marketplace is that there are a lot of places to hide. Someone could be hiding around a corner for hours, waiting to strike at any moment. And if you aren't careful, your life in PvP Civilization could be over in an instant, which is why I'm taking the parkour route instead of the ladders today. I have one goal, and that's to get food and get out without being spotted. I took a big risk going up the parkour way, and it is impossible. Oh, I can't make this jump without sprint. Maybe if I was a parkour god, I might be able to, but I'm not. Time to find a new way. But right as I went down to find a new way, I saw another player. My suspicions were confirmed, and I was not alone in the PvP marketplace. The only advantage I have is that I saw them before they saw me. So I still might be able to make this work. If that player is still up there, I should be able to take the ladder on the backside of the marketplace without being noticed. The best part about going up this way is that it gets me extremely close to buying the raw chicken or raw pork chop. I got to the top of the ladder expecting an ambush, but I was still in the clear. The good news is that I still had eyes on the player, and I was right in front of the shops where I could get food. If I played this right, I could get the food and get out without being spotted. I quietly climbed up the ladder and took cover behind one of the shops before I was seen. Okay, step 1 done. Now I just need to buy some food. I could either get raw chicken that costs 1 attack, or I could go behind me and get the raw pork chop that costs 2 attacks. Wait. Bro, what? The pork chop's kind of a scam. I'm just gonna buy a lot of chicken. I swung at the armor stand 1 time and I got 1 piece of chicken. Okay, that's 1. Let's see if she sees me. No! Okay, she sees me. I am so dead. What do I do? What do I do? I have nowhere to go. I'm so done for.
Just so you know, I spotted you right as you walked in, if that makes you feel any better.
Well, don't get any closer, okay? I've won a lot of PvP battles in my life, so I wouldn't try anything.
Relax. I already have 3 wins and I'm getting my stone sword tomorrow. I don't need to fight you.
Wait, what? She didn't try attacking me. Let's go, I'm still alive. That was now the second time where I thought for sure my journey in PvP Civilization would be over, but it's far from over. I got 5 pieces of chicken now, and I still have 31 hits left with my sword. And that's all because that woman decided not to attack me. In all my time in PvP Civilization, I've never met someone who didn't try to attack me. Actually, I take that back. There was the guy from the 1v1 arena that didn't want to fight me. That was also the guy that said we could live without PvP. But this woman is different. I think the other guy was crazy. I mean, why would he drop his sword? I mean, even though no one here seems to know a thing about where we are and why we're here, everyone understands that PvP is your life. I remember my first day here, and that's when I realized you had to PvP to survive. My first day, I woke up inside of a room, much smaller than the one I have now, but we'll get to that later. I had no memory of anything before. All I knew was my name, and all I had on me was this wooden sword. But little did I know was that this sword determined my entire life in this civilization. I walked over to the wall to see a sign next to the picture of my face. It said that the number of wins I had was 0, and honestly, that number did not change for a while. I mean, it literally changed today. After being stuck behind my door for a while, it didn't take long to figure out that PvP meant everything in this place. PvP was used to open doors, to close doors, and to keep you alive. alive. Obviously, I did not know that back then, so I wasted a lot of swings just opening and closing my door. So after I was done, probably making my life a few days shorter, I decided to explore the place that I found myself in. And let's just say, I really wish someone would have told me that my sword durability was my lifespan before finding out about the PvP marketplace. This place single-handedly made my life very, very short. I walked around the PvP marketplace and I stumbled upon the realization that PvP was not only used to close and open doors. You could use PvP to buy items. PvP was like a currency in here. So, with that being said, I bought a furnace for 2 attacks, without having any food. I also bought a chest for 2 attacks without having any items to put in it. And one might think I would have bought raw chicken or raw pork chop when I saw it, given that I was buying everything I could see. But no, for some reason I decided not to get any food, and instead I bought a journal machine for 3 attacks. Obviously, looking back, it was not a very smart decision, and I honestly don't even know why they sell these things. I bought 1 piece of coal, because why not, and that's when I saw the large house. And I think anyone can assume what I did when I was faced with such a large purchase. So, it is pretty safe to say that the PvP marketplace kind of ruined my life. But it's okay now, cause we're back on track, and this time I actually learned to spend my swings on food and not physical items that serve no purpose at all. I made my way back up to my house, and I realized that the woman from the PvP marketplace made it back to her room as well. She said that tomorrow she's getting her stone sword, which means if she's gonna rank up, she already has 3 victories. I started cooking my food and I loaded up the video journal machine to talk to, myself. Alright, so crazy update in PvP Civilization. I met this girl in the PvP marketplace, and I think she might like me. I mean, she made eye contact with me for at least 2 seconds. But anyways, I figured out that she has 3 wins in PvP Civilization, which means she knows how to fight. So, that being said, I have a plan, and it might help me get a stone sword. So, after I eat all of this cooked chicken and get some more health so I won't die in one hit, I am gonna try to talk to her and see if she can help me rank up. So, if anyone's watching these video journals, which I'm guessing no one will, wish me luck. Alright, well, if this works, I might be able to figure out how to get 3 wins. Hello? This is the, guy from the PvP marketplace we met a few minutes ago. Pretty good looking.
Yes? What do you want?
Wait, she didn't say I wasn't good looking. Okay, stop. I gotta focus. Look, I was just thinking maybe you could try teaching me how to rank up to become a stone sword?
And why should I help you with that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just figured that since you were one of the only people to not attack me in this place, maybe you were different from the others. Maybe you could actually help me.
Listen, kid, don't you know by now you're not supposed to trust anyone in PvP Civilization? And that includes me.
Look, I know we're not supposed to trust anyone in PvP Civilization, but honestly, it's a risk that I'm willing to take. As a wooden sword, we can only live for 59 days, and getting a better sword is the only way to live a longer life. I just want to be able to experience that one day. At that moment, I heard the swing of a sword, and I turned around to see that the woman's door was open.
Fine. I'll teach you how to win battles. Let's just make this quick.
Thank you, let's go! Wait, does this count as a first date?
Please never say that again.
Sorry, I couldn't believe this was happening. I was getting PvP advice from someone who has defeated 3 players in PvP Civilization. Hey, where's your armor stand for your bed? Why do I have to pay to sleep? Alright, whatever. I'm ready for my PvP lesson. So, is this gonna make me a PvP master?
Tell me, what do you know about PvP Civilization?
Well, we have to PvP to survive, can't run out of sword swings, and no one knows how we got here. That's pretty much it.
Exactly. So let me make this clear. The only thing I care about is staying alive long enough to figure out what this place is. So that means if you try something, I won't hesitate to take you out.
Oh, well, thanks, I guess.
Alright, by the looks of you, I'm guessing you've never damaged another player before, so try swinging at me.
Wait, what? I'm not gonna swing my sword at you. I only have 30 attacks left. I don't want to waste one. Plus, obviously you could die.
You have all the attacks you need to rank up. Plus, you couldn't defeat me if you tried. Now swing.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, that was fine. Now let me teach you a critical hit. Try jumping and on the way down, swing your sword. It will do much more damage.
Wait. You're telling me you can jump and swing your sword at the same time?
I can't even believe you just said that. Yes, you can jump and swing your sword at the same time. Now, let's go. Try a critical hit.
Okay, so I just jump and swing at the same time. Let's go. All right, I think I got it.
I didn't say jump in place. Try it against me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Right, of course. I don't know why I did that. I tried jumping and swinging my sword, and just like she said, I landed a critical hit.
There. Now you know something. Pretty much no one with a wooden sword knows how to do one, so winning battles should be easy. Now, I need to get ready. I'm leaving tomorrow and ranking up. So that means get out of my house, or else I might change my mind about fighting you.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, thank you, and, good luck. This was crazy. I learned how to critical hit. With this skill, I actually can win PvP battles now. I could actually get a stone sword. For the first time in my life, I felt like I had a future in PvP civilization. I woke up the next day excited for the day ahead. I had plenty of sword swings and didn't have to worry about the daily PvP check. As long as I used my PvP attacks wisely, I could get past the daily PvP checks and keep my door closed for a good 2 weeks or so. And let's just say I had enough swings to pay for some extra information, if you will. And by that, I mean bribing a PvP guard with an extra PvP attack.
Oh, okay. So you want a little inside information now. I might be able to help with that. Just make it quick.
Okay, so here's the deal. You PvP guards know a lot, right? And there's this woman who's about to rank up to become a stone sword, and I was wondering if you could give me her phone number.
Alright, buddy. Why would you even ask that? No one in here even owns a phone. So what good would a phone number do?
Shoot. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really make sense when you say it out loud. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of a thing that people say, you know?
But what I can tell you is that I think one of the players is going to try to sneak attack her when she tries ranking up to a stone sword. Not sure if that information is of any value to you, but that's all I got.
Okay, that is actually some crazy news. So do I warn her about this now? Or should I? Wait, I have an idea. If that player is actually going to try to ambush her when she tries ranking up, I could pull a sneak attack of my own and possibly get my second win. Okay, the plan is simple, but I'm still very, very scared. All I have to do is close my door and wait till I hear people coming down the ladder. Well, I really hope this works. I waited for about an hour until I heard the sounds of someone going down the ladder. The attack was happening now, and it was time to launch my plan. If I fail, the only friend I've made in PvP civilization might be gone. So I can't do that. I saw the player at the bottom of the ladder, and both players were running towards the red gate. At this rate, the woman wouldn't make it through in time. I had to get down there now. I didn't have time to think about the fact that this was the first PvP battle I've ever engaged in. I snuck up behind the player and I swung my sword. What the? How did you just do that? That did so much damage. Let's just say it's called a serious hit. Wait, serious hit? No, that doesn't sound right. What was it called again? Serious hit, important hit.
A critical hit.
Critical hit. I knew I messed it up. I don't care. I got my second win in PvP civilization. And I can live for a little longer now. I just realized that I only need one more win and I could be going through this gate one day too. The woman swung her sword for the third time and went through the gate. Wait. I just wanted to say thank you.
Don't mention it. Maybe you do have what it takes to get here one day.
And in that moment, the gate closed, and that woman now knows what it's like on the other side of the red wall. She actually did it. I've never seen someone in PvP civilization go from a wooden sword to a stone. Maybe, just maybe, I can be the second one to do it. I have enough hits left with my sword to do it. I just need one more win. Alright, back again with my video journal update. The latest is that my girlfriend left me. I mean, she didn't leave me. I don't know if we were actually dating in the first place, but she got her stone sword, and now I have 2 wins, and I could actually get a stone sword of my own. And to do that, I just need one more PvP win. So, my plan this time is to wait again by the door until someone comes down the ladder. Eventually, someone will have to go to the PvP marketplace, and when they do, I'll be waiting for them. Not in like a creepy way. I mean, not in a nice way either, because I am trying to PvP battle them, but I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, this PvP battle could be the end of my journey, or it could be a ticket to a long and luxurious life. After signing off the video journal that no one will ever see, I saw the player I was going to battle at the bottom of the ladder. Just as I suspected, the player was heading towards the PvP marketplace, which could be really good for me because like I said before, players only buy things in PvP civilization when they're desperate. So there's a good chance that this player is low on hunger, low on health, or both. Honestly, this could be the easiest fight I've ever had to deal with. I ran around the bottom before going up. I wanted to try to spot the player before I made any moves. Realistically, Clearly, the player is probably buying food, so the parkour route is probably the best way to go. And this time, I actually have the sprint to get up this way. I ran around the corner and I saw where the player was at. If I jumped across to his side, I would start the fight. And that's what I was planning on doing. I jumped across, but that's when I realized I heard footsteps and the player was right around the corner. The player started coming towards me, but I swung my sword and got in a hit. I was in a bad spot. If I got hit off now, I would probably die from fall damage. I rushed forward to resume the fight, but the player had backed up to another platform. I must have done enough damage in that previous attack to make him retreat. Now I just gotta play it safe. One hit could determine my future in PvP Civilization. Both of us were at a stalemate. Neither one of us wanted to jump across the platform and hit each other. The player started going down the ladder and I took my chance. I got one successful hit in without taking any damage, but the player was now on the run. I thought the player was gonna try running back to his room, but instead he went up another ladder. I got to the top thinking I was safe, but the player was waiting there for me and I got hit once. Come on, I have to win this battle. Nope, I missed my hit. Oh no, this isn't good. I waited around the corner and I landed 2 more hits on the player. I don't know how he was doing it, but the player was still alive. But after I heard the sound of fall damage, I knew he must be extremely low. One more hit could decide this battle. All I have to do now is not get hit off the platforms. It's time to end this battle. That was until the player pulled out cooked chicken. Of course, the player's been healing this entire time. I'm so done for. I knew I made a mistake. From the beginning, I thought this player would be weak, but he had cooked food on him the entire time. And now I am in big trouble. I needed to find somewhere to go fast. The player was closing in on me, and I knew I had to do something risky. I jumped off the platform, managing to catch myself on the ladder without taking any fall damage. But that wasn't stopping the player, and they were right on my tail. I was running out of options, and I couldn't help but take more fall damage. In a few moments, I would be cornered, and there would be nowhere left for me to jump. But that's when I realized something. I was in the PvP marketplace, and I still had a good amount of swings left with my sword. I climbed to the top of the platform, and I saw that the shop I was in sold health potions for a cost of 3 attacks. I had 24 hits left with my sword. I could afford to do it. I swung 3 times at the armor stand, and I gained 2 hearts of mine back. But that wasn't enough. I needed more to win this fight. I ended up buying 3 health potions, and I got back up to full health. Now I could stand a chance in this battle. I tried swinging at my opponent from above, but he had the advantage, and I couldn't hit him from here. The player must be low. I just need to find a way to connect one more hit. And that's when I remembered something.
Try jumping and on the way down, swing your sword.
Am I really doing this? Yep, it looks like I'm doing it. I jumped off the platform, swinging my sword in midair. I thought I was done for. I thought the fall damage would have been the end of me, but I was still alive, and I didn't see the player above me. I climbed back up the platform to see a floating wooden sword on the ground. It was over. I won the battle, and this wasn't just any battle. This was my 3rd win that I needed to rank up to become a stone sword. I actually did it. Now I just need to get out of here without dying from fall damage. That would be tragic. I can't believe this is my only way down. Oh, that was really close. I realized that next time I should probably be bringing food to a fight. Somehow I got back to my room safely, and I got to lay my eyes upon something I never thought I would see. The number 3 next to my name. I couldn't believe it. I was actually going to rank up to become a stone sword. This was all that I have dreamt about for, well, not that long, probably less than a month, but still, as long as I could remember. This calls for one last journal log. Well, this is it. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I'm gonna become a stone sword today. So, after I eat this chicken, heal up a bit, I'm gonna walk down there and go through the red gate into a better life. If the rumors are true about stone swords, my life could be over 100 hits long, and that's the life I always dreamed of having. So, unless they sell video journal machines beyond the wall, this is me signing off on my last journal log. After I ate my 2 pieces of chicken, I went over to the wall. There was no reason I should be spending any more time in this place. I had my 3 wins, and it was time to rank up. I swung my sword 3 times, and the gate opened up. This was it. There was no turning back now. When I go beyond this wall, I'll get to live the life that I deserve, that everyone deserves, and I'll never have to return back to this nightmare of a place. After taking one last look at PvP Civilization, I stepped inside the wall and the gate closed behind me. And I finally got to see what was behind the red gate. I was in some giant hallway and I turned around and the door was sealed shut. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting, but this is not what I had pictured in my head. I continued down the hallway until I stopped at what looked like to be some sort of entryway. When I walked over the smooth stone, the wooden sword that used to be in my hand disappeared, and in its place was something else. It was all that I had been hoping to get, a stone sword. I walked over to the red blocks in the middle of the room. Entry to level 2, what does that mean? I looked over the edge and all I saw was a giant drop that led to nothing. No ladders, no staircase, and I couldn't see the bottom. Wait, so down there is where level 2 is. Does that mean people with stone swords have been living under us the entire time? Okay, that is crazy. I was not expecting that. But that's when I took a look around and realized that there were shops inside of this room. A leather chestplate for the cost of 20 attacks? How many attacks do I even have? I looked down at my sword and saw that my life was over 130 hits long. 130? Are you serious? I can live forever. I don't know why there were shops here, but I'm guessing that it was a chance to prepare for what life was like at level 2. This was crazy. I not only had a stone sword, but I had armor now. I wish I had these for my PvP battles earlier. Wait, what is this? Blue leather chestplate for 25 attacks. Wait, I should have bought this one. A blue leather chestplate is so much cooler than a regular one. Wait, what is this? A green leather chestplate. Okay, that's my favorite color. A black leather chestplate. That's my second favorite color. Obviously a purchase. Okay, I'm not gonna make the same mistake as last time. I'm actually gonna get food. Golden carrot or a golden apple for 20 attacks? That's nothing. I'm rich now. Bro, this is so cool. I just want to buy everything. What is this? A video journal machine? Bro, this is insane. Now I can record what it's like at level 2 of PvP Civilization.